The spring semester is underway, and so is the legislative session. So no better time than now to catch up with the SUNY Chancellor. Let's welcome in Chancellor John King. Good to see you, sir. Thanks for being with us again.
Good to see you. Glad to join you.
So let's start with FAFSA. That's obviously the college financial aid form. You know that. Both you and the governor are pushing the ledge for universal FAFSA requirement. Why?
Well, look, the free application for federal student aid is the entry point to get access to federal and state financial aid. Last year, students left on the table in New York $200 million in unclaimed federal financial aid that would have helped them pay for college. And so we want to fix that. And what the governor's proposed is that high schools would work with students to make sure that they either complete the free application for federal student aid, complete the New York State DREAM Act application if they are undocumented, or their family could sign a waiver that says, you know, I understand there are billions of dollars available to support going to college, and I don't want any. So no one would be prevented from graduating, but this would ensure that K-12 and higher ed work together to help students know all the resources that are out there for them to go to college. A lot more than many think sometimes. Now, it's supposed to be a simpler form. It's out a little bit later than it usually is. We're actually hearing from some people who say they're having issues, almost like computer glitches, where they're into it, but they can't quite finish it. Are you hearing the same thing? I mean, what's the advice for them? What should they do? Yeah, you know, there's been an effort over many years to simplify the form. When I was U.S. Secretary of Education for President Obama, we worked with the IRS so that you could automatically download your data from the IRS. That made it simpler. The Biden administration has made it shorter, reduced the number of questions, but it's a new form now, and people are adjusting to that. Really what folks should do is go to studentaid.gov. There are videos and tools and resources there to help people navigate the FAFSA. We actually at SUNY just launched a FAFSA Completion Corps and AmeriCorps program where SUNY students are being trained to help families of prospective students navigate the FAFSA as a service activity. So we're committed to helping, but studentaid.gov is the place where folks should start. You hearing anything about any glitches, though? If people run into that, I guess just keep trying and trying. Is that the advice for now? Well, you know, the first few days, the hours were limited. There were some initial challenges. Now the form is generally available. I think the number of glitches has gone down significantly, but it's the federal government is working to improve. Here's another proposal. Let's move on that both you and the governor are backing. Automatic SUNY CUNY admission for the top 10% of high school classes. What's the goal here? Well, look, we want to make sure that our students know there's a place for them at SUNY. We want to make sure that our stellar high school students stay with us in New York. We want to invest in them, and we want them to take advantage of the opportunities at SUNY and CUNY. We also know that having a top 10% approach will help us ensure greater diversity across our schools, because we'll be drawing from maybe some rural high schools that are low income, where students might not realize the great opportunities that are available for them at Binghamton, at Stony Brook, at University of Buffalo. Last time we talked, it was on the topic of a free application period for the SUNY CUNY schools. How'd that work out? You know, very well. So, you know, this year was our second year of the free application period. This fall, we announced for the first time in 10 years an enrollment increase. Our first year enrollment is up more than 4%. We're very excited about that. We got good response to this year's free application week, and we're hopeful that we will continue to see enrollment gains. But we want to make sure every New Yorker knows there's a place for them at SUNY. Maybe it's at a community college, maybe it's at one of our comprehensive colleges, maybe it's at a university center, maybe they're passionate about the environment, they want to go to our environmental science and forestry school in Syracuse. But whatever you're interested in, we've got it at SUNY. SUNY Chancellor John King. Chancellor, always so many topics to cover. So we'll try to have you back again soon, because I got a long list I want to cover with you. Empire, AI, other things. We'll do it again, okay? I look forward to it. Thank you. Thanks for your time.